Alrighty guys, so I am standing in the exact spot from this morning. It was exactly 10:10 this morning. I'm in the middle of the city. I wouldn't say the middle, but I'm kind of like, I'd say about 2 miles is where you start seeing like a lot of farmland, and you would consider the country. I'd say closer to 3 miles. We do have a field, like just an open field, about almost a mile away. Anyways, so right here is where I saw the coyote. I was actually laying in bed and just being lazy, lounging around because it's like supposed to be like -17 today, and it's brutally cold around here with the Arctic blast, whatever you call it, polar vortex, all these fancy words. Anyways, so I was sitting on my bed, I heard a rabbit cry, and I was like, I have nothing that's going to do that. And I looked over, both my cats were in the house because that was the only option I thought. So I was like, well, maybe another dog got out. So I rushed to the window, looked out here, and I would not have known what it is at first glance if I didn't go hunting with Mullet Man from Oklahoma, Adrenaline Life. The coyote was, I would say, if it wasn't the same size as the one down there, which was kind of small, it would have been just a little bit smaller. I don't know how to tell if it was a male or female, but you can see right here, I've got a path that I walk, and you can see how it's about 2 feet wide. And then you can see a bunch of stuff right here. I mean, I was just standing here, but I didn't move around that much. But so with me walking back and forth here, and then with the rabbits running around here, I've got cats that run around here. This area right here is a lot more worn down. So you can kind of see it. You can see a lot of action right in here. And then right around here, and my rabbits always hide underneath there. You can see the little paw prints and all kinds of stuff, whether that be from my rabbit or my cats. Couldn't spit it out. Anyway, so this is my metal dumping trailer of a bunch of scrap that we get from around the farm, around the yard, whatever. We just throw it away. So when I saw the coyote, I saw a limp, dead rabbit in its mouth, and he was facing this direction right here. And so first thing I did was I ran out here in my basketball shorts, threw on some of these little cheap $15 muck boot things. That's what I call them, but they're not muck brand, and a jacket. Ran out here, didn't know what to do. So I'm going to show you the trail as I'm talking. So here is the direction that this is the exact tracks that this thing took out of here. And I can't tell if that's the tracks in, and it goes over here. It might have, actually, because my rabbits always come here by this tree. Anyways, so I see these little strides here, whether that be the tail of the coyote, another foot that drags, or if it's the body of the rabbit. I don't know, but you can see a little bit of it there, right there. But so here's the tracks. And so what happened was I ran inside my garage where my pellet gun is at, put bullets in there, and so there's the trail right here. So it looks like I've got 2 little trails. And so it ran right here and it stopped right here. So this is where it stopped. And I was getting bullet. I was putting it in, and I looked down to put it in there, and by the time I looked up, the thing was gone. So it ran out this direction right here. So there you can see all the dragging. So it looks like it ran in right here. I'm gonna go this direction right here. So there's a bunch of dragging stuff going on right here. It's wild. I can't tell if that's a rabbit or the tail. And based off the other tracks coming in, it's got to be the rabbit because there's no other dragging. So I'm not gonna walk in the field, but you can see where they go. They go this direction, and from this angle, it looks like they stop right about there. But so I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna go to these tracks over here. I'm gonna kind of run. So It looks like whatever it was all over the place, because there's tracks going that direction. And this new dog I have, he just barks and barks and barks because so these are incoming tracks for sure, just based off of the direction of the snow. You can kind of see where the paw print would have landed. So here's the weird thing. Those ones look like they're coming this direction. This one looks like they're going that way. So I'm gonna follow this, see where it stops. I know this is just a bunch of me following trails, and I know I'm not gonna catch nothing because it's getting ready to be nighttime here. So yeah, these are the incoming tracks for sure. And we're almost to the point where so Coyote came over here, it looks like, right here. It looks like either the rabbit got caught there or it was doing a lot of stomping, but there's a lot of running around action here. I'm not gonna mess with that because this is my neighbor's yard. So I'm gonna backtrack on this trail. I'm gonna try to stay on the trails, so just because they're kind of cool. It's sad the bunny died, but all right, so you can see a trail come around that tree. I'm gonna come over here, see where he came. So these are tracks that are him leaving. All right, so it looks like maybe he came right here. I don't know, this is strange. There's gotta be another trail somewhere, because we had an incoming and outgoing. So we had an incoming and a going back, and then we had another leaving. So we need another incoming. So sorry that I'm boring you guys with this, but I'm gonna look. These are definitely rabbit tracks. These might be rabbit tracks. Gotta be I don't know. Let's check this. I don't know. I can't tell what those ones are. So here's rabbit tracks. Oh no. They're right here. Right there. So he walked up, and looks like you can see where he stopped. He stopped right here. So something ran around over here. Woo! About fell. So it looks like he might have ran in from here. This is just a bunch of, so here it is, right there. There's those tracks. So definitely not gonna go in this person's yard. Excuse me. So here's what rabbit tracks look like, if anybody's wondering. So you got the two back feet, you got the two front feet that are real close together. So that's what a rabbit track looks like, if anybody's wondering. And so right now, as of yesterday, I have well, now I have two because one died. Had three rabbits out. Brittany had left open a cage, and I was feeding the goats. And so what she does is, with this snow week, it's been real rough on me, hard on my body. Plus, because I'm carrying heavy buckets, carrying a lot, like all this gear is heavy. I got 3 jackets on. I've got, the hat, the little ear things. And I got 2 things of pants and like 6 pairs of socks. And one of them's those thermal kind. Anyway, so is heavy, carrying all this gear, all the buckets, running back and forth over and over. And so she's been out here helping me, and then all my homework and all that fun stuff. So it's just, I've been so busy, she's been out here helping me. So she was feeding the chickens and rabbits, and she left the cages open so I can come back and water them. And we've never really had an issue. I mean, we've had a rabbit jump out here and there, but it's probably twice, maybe 3 times a year. And male rabbit jumped out. He's a grow out age, and I haven't seen any of my other rabbits, so I'm hoping that none of them got taken. But I mean, I'd rather them get taken than my chickens and my goats. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get my pellet gun, and I'm gonna keep it in the house so that I'm not running out here and I can just shoot it out the kitchen window if it's in shooting range. I mean, don't know what a pellet gun's gonna do, but it's a 1,300 feet per second pellet rifle, and it's got the little hollow point hunting tips or whatever on them. So don't know what it's gonna do for a baby. I wouldn't consider a baby, but a younger coyote. But other than that, y'all, sorry for boring you guys with that, but this is wild because I live in the city about 2 to 3 miles away from what you would consider country, and these predators are coming in here because food is so scarce in these negative 17-degree temperatures, and it's not fun at all. So, but I'd rather be those rabbits than something that's more important to me. And what I mean by that is something that's producing me a little bit more money, that helps my farm fund. You know, I have a lot more fun hatching eggs and selling eggs and all that kind of stuff. It's a lot harder to sell meat from a rabbit. But other than that, y'all, hit that thumbs up. Let me know what you think I should do. Let me know what you think I should do with getting some traps out here, because I don't want to get my cats trapped. My dogs are tethered. Ooh, I didn't talk about that part. So my dog is in the goat pen, and then I got the other dog tethered up by the chickens and rabbits. But so they were far enough away to where the dogs were barking like crazy, both of them, and the coyote still stayed around. So he was that hungry. And so let me know what you think is a safe trap method to catch this coyote if he comes around again, because he knows where food's at and he's coming back. So other than that, y'all, thanks for watching. Have a good day.